Hello everyone, my name is Jarrett Mitchell, and this is my presentation on the three business systems that I analyzed. So I just want to start with this short overview of what the presentation will be about. So first I'll have an introduction, which I'll introduce the company and their views to you and their beliefs. Next, a brief overview of the company's values and information on their information and why it values information, followed by the SWOT analysis I did on the three systems, which are email, Outlook, which is email, Cisco Jabber, which is instant messenger. Well, it's not just instant messenger, it has a lot of different features and options. And then the last system I analyzed was the Salesforce, which is our company's CRM tool. The organization which I currently work at is United Federal Credit Union. You may hear me refer to it as UFCU, which is which they first opened their doors in 1949. They were first not called United Federal Credit Union. They were actually the Whirlpool Credit Union, which is a local business washer dryer manufacturer here in Southwest Michigan. And since then, they have grown into 30 branches that can be found in 6 different states today. The credit union consists of $2 billion in assets and services more than 150,000 members. United Federal Credit Union's mission is to enhance our members' lives and improve our communities by providing a wide variety of financial tools and solutions while ensuring the financial stability of the co-op membership. United Federal Credit Union offers a wide variety of financial services, which includes consumer loans, business loans, mortgages, online banking, and for multiple accounts. To achieve the mission, we take at United Federal Credit Union the three stakeholder model approach to everything. The three stakeholders are the membership, Team United, and the business. And that's what we focus on, and that's what we put our value in. We strive to positively impact our members' lives in a culture of trust, respect, and accountability, all while ensuring long-term financial stability. So that was a little background on United. Now we're going to be moving on to how they value their information and why it's important to them. Throughout the company, information is highly valued. Because of the nature of our business, a lot of information that we contain within our systems is actually members' personal information, which we have to take very serious about keeping that confidential and safe. Technology is almost used in every aspect of the company. Three major applications that we use on a regular basis is on our Outlook, Cisco Jabber, and Salesforce, which is why I chose to analyze these. UFCU relies on the IT department to keep all these applications up and many others up and running, which is why the IT department itself is highly valued at United Federal Credit Union. Next, we'll be moving on to the SWOT analysis I did on Outlook. For the sake of time, I won't get to touch every single thing I discovered during the SWOT analysis, but I will hit the major finds I found. Outlook is currently used within United Federal Credit Union and received very well from the majority of the employees. It is a very efficient system that provides convenience and ability to communicate with each other inside and outside the credit union. So with other employees and our members and vendors that we use, so it provides a great way of communicating. And it also adds ease to our day-to-day activity. In Outlook's case, it can come overly annoying as well with alerts and reminders and automatic email setup. If they are not, this inbox or your application is not managed correctly, they can become overwhelming. Outlook not only provides the organization with email though, but it also allows scheduling feature so we can set up meetings and appointments with each other, and it also can be set to which calendars can be seen by other people so we can keep private calendars as well, or divide up who wants to see what information, which is a nice feature as well. For the most overlook, the majority do enjoy the system Outlook, and it is a feature that I don't think we could live without here at United Federal Credit Union. The next system or application that I analyzed is Cisco Jabber. Cisco Jabber allows instant communication with other employees throughout the organization, which is great when you're dealing with a multi-campus organization like ourselves. We have a corporate office here in St. Joe and also in Niles, Michigan. And then, like I said, we have branches spanning across the United States. We have one in Nevada, Arkansas, Tennessee, and North Carolina, Michigan, and Indiana, and I think a few other I might be missing. But Cisco Jabber allows us to communicate and have conversations regularly with employees that aren't next to us and able to just stop by their desk and talk. Jabber also has other features to the application that allow us to connect through voice, which would be a phone call, and also videoing, kind of like a FaceTime feature, so you can video chat with others. And then it also has desktop sharing. Being in the IT department myself, desktop sharing is really, really great to be able to do it that easy, and everybody knows how to do it. It's because you never really can always communicate what you're doing, but you can actually share your screen and show the person. This application is, like I said, or for Outlook, it's also the majority of the employees do enjoy the Jabber and the easiness, and it has a design that is very easy and user-friendly to use, so it's not very difficult. We have a lot of good feedback on Jabber here at United. The next system I analyzed was Salesforce. Salesforce improves the way we organize our information here at United Federal Credit Union. It provides an easy way to read data that can help employees determine what that data means. The CRM tool enhances communication and the services we provide to our members. The CRM tool helps salespeople to safely and centralize store their contacts, sales opportunity, activities on the customer's accounts, schedules, and plans all in one place, and have no interruptions accessing that information easily. So throughout the organization, Salesforce is praised for its user-friendly design and it helps having data distributed in a same way across the whole company. So a member can be walking into our Benton Harbor, Michigan branch and receive the same services as it would if it walked into our Asheville, Tennessee branch, because we have the same information on the members and we can provide that same service. And again, this is another application that we get a lot of praise at UFCU about. It's easy to use, it's user friendly, and the data that we can have populate is really helpful to our service that we provide. So next I have some recommendations that I've found through the analyzing of these systems. The first one on Outlook, I would consider or encourage a proper Learn course or an e-learning course even. It wouldn't take much time, but it would be helpful to just send out that or video or have it in the training on the onboarding process. that shares with the employees how to upkeep their Outlook. A lot of the problems we do get in IT with Outlook is nobody ever cleans their folder or cleans out their spam mail or um, anything for that matter. So it's holding so much history there, and it just bogs down the system. So you can only imagine when an employee has worked for the organization for 8 years and has never done any upkeeping, how it could bog down the system and break things. So that would be my only recommendation for Outlook, is just a simple e-learning course. Would be the one I suggested would be easiest. That way you can send it out and everybody is informed on what they would need to do to upkeep the Outlook system by upkeeping their own personal mailbox and calendar. The next recommendation I would have is Cisco Jabbers. Is easily used for personal use. I would say keep friendly reminders being sent out to ensure that employees are not using it for personal use, and highly recommend that it is only used for work. And the application can become very distracting in that way if it's being used for personal use. So the only way I can, you don't want to sit there and monitor it or, discourage employees from using it, but tell them, keep it as a minimum for personal use. It is you're on company time, and just sending out reminders of people doing that, because they can get used to using it and forget about what its real use is for the company. The third the recommendation I would have is for Salesforce. Although Salesforce is a great tool and it is designed for sales and CMR, that relationship, keeping track of pretty much everything that happens with a member, I think the licensings is kind of out of control at United Federal Credit Union. A lot of people have them that actually don't use them. I was on the front end of things at our organization, so I was dealing with member to member, the facing members, and I had a license, but I never used it, and I can see firsthand in the back end, now that I'm in the IT department, how many people I can produce a list, and there's quite a few out there that never even log in daily. I think there's a better way of using that and better usage if we took it and analyzed it further, seeing who's using it and who's not. And I think there's definitely people that could use it, and there's a benefit to using Salesforce, but I think right now we're overpaying on licensing, and we could save some costs there. Overall, UFCU benefits from day-to-day operations with these applications, so I wouldn't say get rid of them by any means. Each application has changed the communication habits of the employees and offers enhancements to their day-to-day jobs. It is important to continue monitoring the applications, I think, and so we do ensure the applications that we are implementing is worthwhile. The next slide, I do have references here of information that I used throughout the presentation. Thank you for listening, and you guys have a great day.